Hello guys, this is PT Trader. So a little introduction from me is that I love physical therapy and stock trading. So welcome to my first video series regarding opening an account with TD Ameritrade as a foreign applicant. So reasons why I'm doing this is I heard a lot of concerns regarding Filipino citizens and other foreign applicants that it is really a hassle to apply in TD Ameritrade since they have a very secured way of applying through their brokerage. So, without further ado, after you hit that like and subscribe button, let's start. So, part 1 of this video series is opening a local USD account. So, what do you need to bring or prepare? So, the first ones are two valid government IDs. So in my case, I brought my passport and postal ID. And second is a printed copy of the TD Ameritrade application. So this just shows the purpose on how will you use the USD account. So it is for investing. So make sure to clarify this with your bank if they are qualified to do this with TD Ameritrade. So the last one is the minimum initial deposit. So I put a range here, $200 to $500, depending on the bank that you will transact with. And before you prepare this, I would suggest that you exchange your Philippine peso to USD in a money changer to have better foreign exchange rates. So what to do? So the first step is to go to your nearest bank. In my case, I chose Metro Bank. So another step that I would like to highlight here is to research the banks that suit you, and better if you have a current Philippine peso account with them for extra credibility. So that's my situation in Metrobank. So the second step is to inquire about their USD dollar application and other requirements needed. So these are the things that we should consider. First is, are they competent to make USD transactions with TD Ameritrade? So this is done through international wire transfer. And next is, of course, the low maintaining balance in fees since you don't want your money sleeping in the bank. The next step is, of course, fill up and submit your application after inquiring. And the fourth step is to initiate the minimum dollar deposit. So for Metrobank, it is $500. Again, this depends on your bank. If it's $200 to $500, okay? So just some quick notes. Do not deposit all funds since you will ask for a bank statement and optionally a bank certificate later on. So this two, bank statement and bank certificate, are required for a TD Ameritrade application, but they require the bank statement more since this reflects your proof of address and balance in your bank. And the next one is you can be issued a bank statement after your next transaction. So this excludes your initial deposit. So again, in the fifth step, you can now deposit the remaining funds in your next transaction. So this coincides with step 4. Okay, just deposit the minimum dollar deposit on your first transaction, and on the next transaction, deposit all the remaining funds. So the last step is to wait for 2 to 5 business days for your deposited funds to be reflected. So the bank holds the money for about 5 days, 3 to 5 days before it reflects to your account. And afterwards, since you now have 2 transactions or more, you can now request for a bank statement and optionally a bank certificate. So a bank statement is just a summary of all your transactions, while the bank certificate just proves that you are affiliated with the bank. So that's it for our part 1. Make sure you like and subscribe, and just wait for our part 2 regarding how to fill up your TD Ameritrade application. Good day.